In a world where every action has a consequence, one man's fate hangs in the balance of a court ruling. Donald Trump, the former president, has been found to have engaged in insurrection on January 6th. The power of a court ruling is immense. It can alter the course of history and shape the future. This is precisely what has happened in the case of Donald Trump and the Colorado judge's recent ruling. Despite Trump's involvement in the contentious January 6th Capitol riots, the judge has declared him eligible to run for the presidency once again. This ruling came in response to a challenge from the watchdog group, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. They argued that the 14th Amendment, a Civil War-era constitutional amendment, disqualifies Trump from holding office due to his engagement in an insurrection. However, the Colorado judge interpreted the law differently. The judge found that while Trump did engage in an insurrection, this clause does not apply to individuals running for the presidency. This decision has sparked both controversy and celebration, but it stands as a testament to the power and independence of the judiciary. In the face of controversy, the court's decision holds Trump remains eligible to run for president. The road to this ruling was not a smooth one. It began with a lawsuit filed by Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. This group, often abbreviated as CREW, took a stand against former President Donald Trump, arguing that his role in the January 6th insurrection disqualified him from running for office under the 14th Amendment. This amendment, born in the aftermath of the Civil War, was designed to prevent those who had engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the Constitution from holding office. CREW contended that Trump's actions on that fateful January day fell squarely within this definition. On this winding road to the verdict, Colorado District Judge Sarah Wallace emerged as a key figure. She rejected not one, not two, but three legal challenges from Trump's lawyers. Each time she held firm in her decision that the case should go to trial. This was no small feat. Trump's legal team had tried to get the lawsuit dismissed on the grounds of violating free speech laws. Yet, Judge Wallace remained steadfast, ensuring the case's journey to the courtroom. It's important to note that this lawsuit was not an isolated incident. It was one of several filed across different states using the 14th Amendment to challenge Trump's eligibility. Each case represented another bump in the road, another hurdle to overcome on this journey to the verdict. This path was not straightforward. It was fraught with legal challenges, appeals, and motions to dismiss. Yet despite all these attempts to derail the lawsuit, the case trudged on, steadfastly moving forward until it reached its destination, the trial. And so we arrive at the culmination of this journey. The trial, a stage set for a clash of legal titans where arguments were heard, evidence was presented, and a decision was finally reached. Despite numerous attempts to dismiss the lawsuit, the case made its way to trial, culminating in the recent ruling. A ruling that, for now, keeps Trump on the ballot, sparking a new chapter in this ongoing saga. With the court ruling in favor of Trump, the dust settles, but the future remains uncertain. In the wake of this decision, reactions have been varied, to say the least. The Trump campaign, unsurprisingly, has rejoiced in the ruling. Their celebration is not without reason. This ruling has, for the moment, cleared the path for Trump to potentially make a run in the 2024 presidential election. It's a victory for them, a beacon of hope in a sea of legal challenges and public scrutiny. However, not everyone shares in this jubilation. The watchdog group, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, who initially challenged Trump's eligibility, has been left to reassess their strategy. Their argument, that Trump was disqualified from holding office due to a clause in the 14th Amendment, was rejected by the judge. This setback, though, is unlikely to deter them, or others like them, from continuing their legal challenges. Now, let's look at the broader implications of this ruling. It's not just about one man's eligibility to run for office. It's about interpreting the Constitution and setting a precedent for future cases. This decision could potentially open doors for others who have been accused of similar actions. It's a double-edged sword, the effects of which we can only speculate about at this stage. And speaking of speculation, where do we go from here? Well, the legal wheels continue to turn. There's a possibility that the case could be appealed to the Colorado Supreme Court, and may even reach the U.S. Supreme Court. The fight, it seems, is far from over. The future remains shrouded in uncertainty, filled with potential appeals, counter-arguments, and a relentless quest for clarity. As the gavel falls, one thing is clear: the fight is far from over.